Reason this is not working. I don't know why. I need to update it. We're jumping right into it.
With the Era Nova now complete, you have granted the hero the perfect conclusion.
What can change a person's nature? Is it memories? Unfortunately, the result is just the opposite.
My final rebellion.
Rise from your dormancy and follow me as soaring dragon of the wilderness. Mountains roar, dragons rise! Earth shatters, heaven trembles!
So come, dear. Sink into the sea of oblivion and become my guest. The Evernight
I was gonna say, they
draws
look like a
near.
chicken.
Time for some sweet dreams. Until we meet again, everyone. Self-righteous pathstrider of the harmony. You think you can do that?
You know that the dawn is there, and the blazing sun destined to rise.
If a new life is to be born, its seed has to be dead.
I am the one who guards the trailblazer's way forward.
Now, let's bring the true Evernight to this world.
Let the trail blaze. Write an ending unlike any that ever was.
Oh, I saw Cyrene.
Woo! And whether or not your world has a day-night cycle, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. It's a pleasure to be back for the version 3.6 Back to Earth and Evernight special program. I'm your most beloved host, Albert. We also have the honor of inviting 3 passengers of the Astral Express to spend some precious time with us today. Let's give them a warm welcome.
Yeah, Himiko's back.
Hi, everyone. It's a pleasure to be back on the special program. I'm Himiko, the navigator of the Astral Express.
Hello, everyone. I'm Dan Hung, the Express's guard.
Long time no see, dear viewers. I am Sunday.
I'm very happy to see you all again. It's always nice to meet old acquaintances.
Thank you, Mr. Albert, for inviting us. You're still as lively as always.
It feels like we've only met yesterday. I can't believe it's already been so long.
Reuniting with old friends is like a bird returning to its nest. It's good to see that you're doing well, Mr. Albert.
To be perfectly honest, I've been really looking forward to seeing you all again. It's like having a family reunion.
Mr. Albert is welcome to come visit the Express more often. I've even gotten some inspiration from Amphoreus for a new style of coffee.
Well, I'll definitely visit if I have
Coffee, you say,
time. But let's first get to today's main topic. In the previous version story, the Trailblazer took on the role of the Deliverer, bringing new hope to Amphoreus' deadlock. With the combined efforts of our companions, both inside and outside Amphoreus, this world has completed its final flame chase journey according to our will.
We also forced Lygus to compromise with us. Without that genius's constant meddling and obstructions, we have an even greater chance of defeating Iron Tomb.
Miss March, or should I say Miss Evernight, provided critical assistance on this front.
Definitely. She helped the Trailblazer break free from the Exomyth and return to Amphoreus, and she also handed over the core flame of world-bearing to us.
Even though she looks quite different, I still believe that
What's
March
the
is on
point?
our side.
But it feels like Evernight has a dangerous aura about her. What exactly happened to March?
Yeah, those jellyfish floating around here don't look like they should be messed with.
The situation in Amphoreus is changing rapidly. Based on what Miss Evernight said, it seems she also has her own ideas about Era Nova.
Mr. Sunday is quite perceptive. In the version 3.6 story, Evernight will attempt to save Amphoreus by implementing her own idea of Era Nova.
Her own idea? Would it
guess we're gonna
deviate
need
from
a
the
stopper.
plans we made with the Chrysos heirs?
With too many people, we need to stop.
Even though Evernight has good intentions and won't harm the Trailblazer, her plans do indeed clash with our current concept of deliverance. So Evernight ends up interfering with the Trailblazer's plans through certain means.
Time is running out. There's no more room for hesitation, Miss Himiko. I wish to return to Amphoreus.
But you've only been back for such a short time, and it's too risky with all the dangers Amphoreus has shown.
Any risk is worth it as long as we can bring back the Trailblazer in March and reunite all the Express Crew. You would do the same in my place.
Yes, love the fan.
You're right. I should have known you'd say something like that.
Since Amphoreus is a world enveloped in memoria, there must also be something I can assist with. Miss Himiko, I will do everything I can to help them return safely. I also believe that Miss Black Swan will make the same choice.
You kids. Promise me that you'll take care of yourselves, all right?
I will.
Of course.
My heart! I'm so moved! Oh, the Astral Express family must be brought back together. However, due to the time dilation inside Amphoreus, Don Hung may see some serious changes once he's back on Amphoreus.
Is this the sacred tree in the Grove of Epiphany? Why are all its leaves dyed gold?
Only a few grains of sand
are we
have fallen
finally
through
having
the
a nighttime
hourglass.
version of it?
But
I just
already
realized
so
we
many
never
years have
had
passed.
it.
There is something
I
melancholic
guess
about it.
I wouldn't know if I would
There
call it nighttime
also
because the Grove of
seems to
Epiphany
be
was
a few
also already
strange
nighttime.
creatures here.
These are actually twisted monsters when the Garden of Recollection's mimetic life forms merge with the Destruction's golden blood. They're preventing Don Hung and the Trailblazer from reuniting. In order to make our journey go more smoothly, I'll present some intel here about the head of these monsters. The I-Core Memo Sprite, Judge of Oblivion. This monster's specialty is that it can target a single ally character and launch multiple single-target attacks. If the target of the Judge of Oblivion's attack is protected by a shield, the Judge's toughness will be reduced after the attack.
Looks like you'd ideally want a character in your team that provides shields when fighting this monster.
Shields,
exactly. In addition,
This is
before the
harder
Judge
than
of
a shield.
Oblivion uses its ultimate,
Don Hung.
we have to manually select an ally character to take the most damage.
I see.
Cool animation, so.
Also, in the version 3.6 story, we will head into and explore the great tomb of a nameless titan.
Nameless? Is there a 13th Titan outside the 12 we know?
This is the deepest ruin in Amphoreus. After it is stripped of its mythical embellishments, the colossal storage matrices flicker
judging the
incessantly,
icon
recording an unknown past.
ordinances.
Oh? An unknown past?
We learned previously in the story how the two paths of erudition and destruction have influenced Amphoreus. This world is less a place where paths intersect, and more a place where paths battle to the death. And now the path of remembrance entanglement with Amphoreus' millions of epochs will also be brought to light. I'll let you in on a little secret. Perhaps it all has something to do with a certain pink companion?
Oh.
Irene, right, Cap.
Okay, now let's take a short break. So we resume when we're back.
Aw, man. We got weird codes again. WTK, 9Z, 9Z6, MQ PEP. Alright, I'm gonna be trying to eat the breakfast at the same time. But do not mind me. Oh, character showcase time. Very cute, trying to imitate March. What, very ominous music though. Thank you.
All right. So March was drawn into Amphoreus for some unknown reason, but she also transformed into Evernight? What's the relationship between the two of them?
Well, it's for us to
Well,
find
according
out
to what
in the
Evernight
upcoming
herself said, Evernight symbolizes March 7th's forgotten past, and she's existed up to this point in order to protect March 7th's future. We learned from the 3.4 storyline that March 7th, who appeared to be encased in ice on the Express, actually entered Amphoreus before we did. Evernight only shows up when March 7th's life is in grave danger, which means March 7th must have encountered serious trouble during her time adventuring alone.
Grave danger.
That's...
She symbolizes the forgotten past. That means Evernight's formidable powers could also originate from March's unknown past.
Mm-hmm. Don Hung and the Trailblazer aren't the only ones on the Express hiding mysterious powers. Of course, March 7th has always been the most precious thing to Evernight, and the one she'll give everything to protect. So even though her intentions are good, Evernight is willing to do whatever it takes to protect March 7th and make March's wishes come true, regardless of the collateral damage. You've got to be careful around her.
Actually, there was something in version 3.5 that I've been thinking about this whole time. Those memo keepers from the Garden of Recollection who tried to trick the Trailblazer
Hey TD,
seemed very afraid of Evernight. The memo keepers left as quickly as possible when she appeared.
For uni, right?
Is there some connection between Evernight and the Remembrance?
No, we can't reveal any specifics right now. But the Remembrance is not a unified faction. Different sects and memo keepers all have their own agendas. Evernight is very aware of the plot that the Garden of Recollection is currently scheming, and she hasn't held back in dealing with these memo keepers to clear the way for the Trailblaze. Naturally, she became someone.
Okay, I guess since they showed off, they're showing off March 7th versus she's probably, or
right.
Evernight, I guess. She's probably going to be the first
more
banner.
of Evernight's story.
Unless they decide to, you know, break the pattern.
Let's see what Evernight does in combat. Evernight's forte is working in sync with memo sprites. Her memo sprite is called Evie, and it shows up as a little jellyfish next to her when she enters battle. Evernight can increase the crit damage of all memo sprites on the team. The more Remembrance characters on the team, the bigger the increase.
Fascinating.
When she summons the jellyfish during combat, Evernight gains Memoria. Accumulating Memoria will gradually increase the damage dealt by the jellyfish. After reaching a certain number of Memoria stacks, the jellyfish will immediately take action and deal damage to all enemies.
Her combat style is completely different from March's previous styles.
Oh yeah.
It's much more intimidating.
Much better, you mean?
It seems that if you want
No more
Evernight
shitty
to perform
preservation
better in
March.
battle,
Sorry, but
you need to accumulate a lot of Memoria and trigger the jellyfish to self-destruct as much as possible to deal more damage.
I guess she's going to be replacing
When
Ron
Evernight
on
or the
team.
jellyfish's HP drops, Evernight will gain a certain amount of Memoria, and both herself and the jellyfish will gain buffs. Here comes the key point. When she uses her ultimate, Evernight deals damage to all enemies, and she and the jellyfish will enter a special enhanced state called Darkest Riddle. In that special enhanced state, the damage dealt by Evernight and the jellyfish is increased. After Evernight uses her enhanced skill, she'll also gain extra Memoria.
Even the jellyfish changed to a red and black color.
Yes,
Evernight in this
do
state
love red and
seems
black.
much more dangerous.
Why is
What did you miss? Not really anything. They just did a little bit of talking about the story, and of course the first code and the.
When she's facing enemies, it becomes her
I was planning to
weapon,
send everything at
dragging
once,
the
but since you're
enemies
here,
into
I might
the
as well just
Evernight.
send it. But I got.
After using her technique, at the start of the next battle, Evernight increases all ally memo sprites' crit damage and gains some points of Memoria. Alright, now let's take a look at our other companion who gained a new form. Don Hung Permansorteri.
Our boy.
So, what happened to Mr. Dan Heng? How did he gain a new form?
On his journey to find the Trailblazer, Dan Heng encountered obstacles in the shape of both Evernight and Terravox, demigod of Earth. After obtaining the power from Bipeder Lune's Azure Dragon, Dan Heng took another step forward on the path of permanence to protect his friends and save Amphoreus.
Yeah, that's our boy.
He unlocked the powers of Permansor Terrai, powers that only belong to him.
The Golden Dragon soars above the lands for one reason: to protect all.
It seems as though Dan Heng's powers this time are related to the earth and
Oh, the
mountains.
statue? Yeah, it is.
Unlike his water dragon
They
form
definitely
from
took
before.
inspiration.
Overall, he also seems a lot more composed.
This trailblazing expedition through Amphoreus has strengthened my true inner desire. I want to do all I can to protect my companions. Permansor Terrai's powers come from this desire.
Having taken the Earth Core Flame, Dan Heng also becomes even more closely tied to this world.
So, is this why Mr. Dan Heng is now taller?
Oh, they actually adjust out his height.
Amphoreus' earth creatures usually have powerful builds, like mountain dwellers and dromuses. I suppose that growing taller is a side effect of accepting the Earth Core Flame.
Ah.
Only by comprehending and aligning with the way of the world can one's path lead to everlasting existence. For the person Dan Heng is right now, aligning with the way of the world means to share the same fate as Amphoreus. In the future, Dan Heng will continue to explore the way of the permanence and look for more possibilities within the permanence.
After
So
gaining
what you're
these
telling
new
me is
powers,
more Dan
I can
Heng
provide
forms in the
my team
future.
with
Okay.
comprehensive protection during battle. When using my skill, I will designate one ally character as my bondmate and summon Soul Dragon for them. At the same time, I will provide a stackable shield to all allies.
Oh? You can give your teammate an extra summon?
When Soul Dragon takes action, it dispels one debuff from all allies and provides a shield.
You've kept your word and carried out your conviction to protect everyone. You sure bring a sense of security.
When I use my ultimate, I will deal damage to all enemies and provide a shield to all allies. At this time, Soul Dragon will be enhanced. When it takes action, it will launch a follow-up attack on all enemies.
By using follow-up attacks, Soul Dragon can also build up more shields for the entire team, adding another layer of protection. Take another look at the screen. When Finan is the bondmate and activates his territory, the Soul Dragon can follow him into the effect to safeguard him.
When I use my technique, I will daze the enemies within a certain radius and make the character who triggers combat my bondmate. At the start of the next battle, I will use my skill once on this character without consuming any skill points.
The ability to grant a summon to a teammate will make for a lot of fun combinations.
You'll have to uncover more of these lineup combos in the
Is
game.
that all that bondmate does?
Our
Just let them
bonds
have
of
a follow-up
companionship
added to
stand
their
more
attacks,
sturdy than
technically?
the toughest
Or
rocks.
did I miss something? Or did you
You
choose
can
not to
now
mention it?
trust Dan Heng to watch your back in a fight even more.
Now, let's take a look at version 3.6's banners. In version 3.6's
Oh,
first
boy.
half warp event, Trailblazers can acquire the limited 5-star character Evernight. Limited 5-star light cone to Evernight stars will also have a boosted drop rate. In the first half, the limited
Oh my God.
5-star character
Wait.
the Herda
This is the
is
second time they're
returning,
rerunning the Herda?
and at the same time, the limited 5-star light cone Into the Unreachable Veil will become available once again. In version 3.6's second half warp event, Trailblazers can acquire the limited 5-star character Dan Heng Permansor Terrai. The limited 5-star light cone, The Worlds Apart, will also have a boosted drop rate. In the
It
second
hasn't
half,
even been like,
the limited
oh
5-star
god, of course they
character
rerun the back,
Naxa
so.
is returning. While at the same time, the limited 5-star light cone, Life Should Be Cast to Flames, will become available once again.
Thank you for the introductions, Mr. Albert.
No problem! And I've got even more news. Version 3.6 will also have a new animated short. This animated short
Oh, for our
contains
boy.
a very
Our boy.
important
Our
part
boy's
of the
eating.
story in version 3.6. Make sure you don't miss it!
Oh, an animated short about Dan Heng? Then we'll have to pay close attention. The art style also looks quite unique this time.
The lines and colors are clearly defined, with a very strong 2D feel. It's almost like a mural, and it's definitely very different from the usual
Watch
animated
them
shorts.
rerun Rappa when we return
In
to
addition,
Tony.
a Myriad Celestia short about March 7th is also coming soon.
Ooh.
So stay tuned.
Well, the animated short isn't the only thing with a unique style. We saw many unique things about March and Dan Heng today, too.
Mm-hmm. Since setting out in the Star Rail, March 7th and Dan Heng have been the Trailblazers' closest companions. They've experienced so much together, and they've all quietly gone through various changes throughout the journey. Before the start of this program, Dan Heng asked me if he could take this opportunity to say a few heartfelt words to the Trailblazer. Mr. Dan Heng?
Thank you, Mr. Albert. Now then. You once asked what trailblazing meant to me. It has taken on thousands of wills and thousands of forms. To trailblaze is to be with those who save themselves. It is to be with all living things. And to be with you. No matter the ebb and flow of fate, even in the face of tempestuous seas, in the name of trailblazing, I will guard your way forward. Calamity undone, lands beneath me. What remains is permanence.
Oh, there we go. There's the free character. AA39 BPEL 9 NHB. Alright. Well, at least I have some way of making, well, I guess it's nice. Free character's a free character. I sent you the code. Okay. I'm trying to figure out what teams he really fits in with, because like what, he grants to someone a follow-up attack, but I don't think he's exactly a follow-up attack.
Welcome back, dear viewers.
Preservation.
Up next, it's time for the
To replace
version
Adventuring.
event. On a warm and sunny day,
So we gotta see what else this
Professor
kid does.
Naxa announced that he would be going into seclusion for a while to concentrate on his academic research. Before he left, he gave the Trailblazer a special Dromus egg to look after.
Professor Anaxa must trust the Trailblazer very much. He likely thinks the Trailblazer had a lot of fun with Dromuses, so they're well suited for each other.
Well, they both like to eat dirt.
Cute
Well,
Dromus.
it just so happened that the egg hatched while under the Trailblazer's care.
Yeah, and when I first saw the Trailblazer, he couldn't help but yell out,
Oh my god, we got a cute
Papa!
Aww.
Please tell me we have a new
Baby Dromus that's
pet we
just
can
been
walk around
born
with.
is like the morning sun. Start out with a good foundation and full of endless possibilities. So, as his designated parent, the Trailblazer must take on the
You must teach him
responsibility
well.
of raising
Learn the
little
way of the
Dromus into
Trailblaze.
adulthood. One clump of red soil at a time.
The Trailblazer has some experience in parenting. The saga of Primavera Blade is proof of that.
So if he got shafted
So,
pretty
what needs
bad
to be
because he's
done
a free
exactly?
character, I'm
It
a
is
bit
said
worried.
that Giorios gave all the Dromuses 3 gifts: indestructible musculation, perspective spiricuity, and
Well, I'm sure he'll
connective
still
charasplendor.
do alright.
These traits are important indicators that show how well a Dromus is growing. The Trailblazer can schedule daily activities for the Dromus while it's under their care. Aside from studying, you can also take your child out to relax, feed them snacks, play with them, give them a nice hot
We're literally
bath.
calling it our child.
And based on the Trailblazer's educational methods, the Dromus baby will gain different stats and traits.
This child is just too cute. Those big and shiny golden eyes are just like the Trailblazers.
like it's their own flesh and, like a child they raised themselves.
I mean, I don't think there's anything
Every
like to call
once in a
flesh and
while,
blood.
there will be a test
get the
to assess overall progress.
comparison.
Of course, if your child isn't getting the grades you want, don't worry. The Trailblazer can also directly help their child pass the test.
This educational philosophy seems a bit too lenient.
In addition to all of this, the baby Dromus will experience different stories as it grows up and will trigger some special events.
Wow, you can even change its outfit.
Some Chrysos Air friends will also participate in helping the Trailblazer raise the baby Dromus.
With the help and support of so many
Oh, we got an
companions,
icon from the
I
list?
believe that the baby Dromus will grow up happy and strong and become the Dromus of its dreams.
During the event, Trailblazers can also obtain rewards such as an avatar. I hope all the Trailblazers enjoy this wonderful Amphorean family time.
Yes!
Can't wait.
Let us now turn to the other version events.
All right.
Oh my god, we got
In
Return of the
version
Seals.
3.6,
Bro, we're
the
having a
event,
rerun of
Colorful Mayhem
the
will
Origami
come
Bird?
online.
Seriously?
First, the Seal Slammers event will return in a new multiplayer mode called Double Seals. This time, the Trailblazer can deploy a total of 6 baby seals. 3 of them will be deployed as the main combatants, while the other 3 can be paired with a main team member to help in battle.
So, in addition to considering which seals should be the main combatants, selecting the right supporting seals will also be key to securing a victory.
Aside from Seal Slammers, Origami Bird Clash will also welcome a Best of the Flock mode during this event. A total of 30 contestants will participate in a
30?
single
Oh my God.
competition. The 30 contestants will be ranked, and the contestants who score below a target level will be eliminated at the end of each round.
Oh, well, I know
Origami
I'm losing
Bird
every single
Remake
time.
Battle Royale
The last
Edition
run of this
sounds
event, I got
thrilling
my ass
and
beat.
exciting.
Yes! With the Trailblazers' 2 favorite Clash and Slam events coming back together, there should be plenty of clashing and slamming all at once this time.
Well, I heard that
That's
this
an interesting
event was also
way to
made
call
for
it.
Don Hung Seal Master.
Unnecessary.
Version 3.6 also brings another combat event for Trailblazers.
Try not to laugh challenge.
One day, Kate, a member of the Penacony Bloodhound family, picked up a
the
dream
change of
bubble
music.
called Try Not to Laugh Challenge, and she invited the knowledgeable and experienced Trailblazer to participate in this mysterious challenge. In the challenge, some characters will turn into
Oh.
comedians.
I
When the
just
surprise
don't,
box on the action bar
oh,
takes
crap.
action,
I don't know if I
the
can't rewind it
comedians
because
can
I'm watching
open
on
up a
Twitch.
surprise gift
but
from within and
I was
provide
looking through
combat
the
assistance
HSR
to the
Reddit.
team.
Apparently
During
they mixed up the
combat,
icons
Trailblazer needs
for
to charge up
the
the
Herda
surprise
and
box as
Evernight
much as possible, and
for
use it
their
to vanquish multiple
path
waves
roll.
of opponents.
Could such a delightful event be the work of Director Sparkle?
We
If the
love more
masked
sparkle.
fools are involved, then Sampo might show up too.
Hey,
right?
we love sample content.
As the battle progresses, the Trailblazer will be able to unlock more comedians, and they can use different methods to charge the surprise box and activate different
Oh
combat
god, is this gonna
effects.
be another event where they're beta testing
Time for a
new
true
kits in
display
advance?
of your comedic talents.
Let people speculate, I
In
guess.
addition, for Trailblazers looking to challenge themselves and test their
Oh,
limits,
the new endgame
we've added
mode.
a
I
new
forgot about
high-difficulty
this.
trial in
Uh-oh.
version 3.6 that will be updated periodically, named Anomaly Arbitration. Anomaly Arbitration will be updated once every version, and Trailblazers will be able to face extremely challenging enemies in this mode.
Extremely challenging. Can you elaborate on that, Mr. Owlbert?
Anomaly Arbitration consists of 3 trial stages
God,
and
Ligus.
1 final stage.
Of course.
Trailblazers must form 3 separate teams to take on the trial stages. After
Oh
completing
boy,
the trial
3
stages,
teams, huh?
Trailblazers can assemble any characters into a team to challenge the even more difficult final stage.
It does seem very intimidating.
I know we got a lot of characters, but while having enough
Once they clear
support
the
to
final
spread
stage, Trailblazers can
everyone
obtain
out.
the brand new Interference key item.
Oh?
Huh.
When using variable dice to reassign subsidiary stats of a 5-star relic, the Interference key can be added to block one subsidiary stat, preventing that stat from being enhanced during this reroll.
That
Oh, that's
is
nice.
very
but
useful.
There's too many
now
things I want
there's
to
a higher
use. You
chance
want
of
to use that on
enhancing key
now.
substats.
Yep. In addition to this, Trailblazers can obtain limited time avatar frames and medals based on their score when clearing the
Oh
stage.
boy, flex material.
Furthermore, there will be a brand new store added in version 3.6. Trailblazers can exchange
got a
tokens in the
different
store for rewards, which include
Chimera.
the pet complainer.
And then stop popping
It
off.
really is Complainer. So cute. I like to challenge
Oh, how cute.
myself, so I'll definitely try this event out.
Tokens are mainly obtained through clearing anomaly arbitration stages. At the same time, you can also use jade feathers to exchange for a certain amount of the new token in each period's priceless jewel store.
Alright, you know what? I have tons of
The
those.
store's
so that'll
offerings
be...
will continue to expand in the future. Trailblazers will also receive a little surprise gift from Pom Pom in version 3.6. When Trailblazers log into the game, they will obtain an interference key for free and a certain amount of the new token.
Thank you,
We'll
conductor.
have to thank Pom Pom then.
All right, time for a short break. There's still more version news to share with you
Oh,
when we
Is this the
come
third
back.
and final code? Sir, yes sir. Okay. It's gonna be a relatively shorter live stream. That's not too bad. Sequence. Right, I guess the only thing left for them to talk about is the quality of life stuff if they got any, I think. That and some other special events maybe.
Welcome back. Let us continue with more version content. First, our old friend Gift of Odyssey will arrive on schedule in version 3.6.
The Planar Fissure and Realm of the Strange events will also
Okay,
return.
double
Complete the
ornaments and
challenges
relics.
to
Oh
get
god, did they have
double
new relics and
rewards.
stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Oh
In
god,
version
they do.
3.6, Cavern of Corrosion, Path of Hidden Salvation is also set to come online.
Oh
Successfully
god, I
beat it
wonder
to
who these are
obtain
for.
2 relic sets,
Back to the mines.
World Remaking Deliverer and Self-Enshrouded Recluse.
Version 3.6 also brings some system optimizations for everyone.
I just realized, are we getting
The main
Donghung
story
on patch drop
replay
or are we
function
getting him
previously
when
mentioned
his actual banner
officially
starts?
come online. Trailblazers can choose to re-experience completed Trailblaze missions, Trailblaze continuances, and companion missions. At the same time, they can freely choose if they wish to view
Like
specific
actually replay the whole
cutscenes
thing?
and
Or
cinematics.
just specific
Now
portions?
catching up and keeping up with the story will be easier than ever.
And we
Okay,
can rewatch
that's
the
nice.
most exciting clips and animations from the story.
Yes, of course. To help Trailblazers quickly understand the important events of the current version, version 3.6 will also introduce the Journey Highlights function. On the Journey Highlights tab, Trailblazers can quickly view important ongoing and upcoming events. They can also get info about the rewards for the corresponding events.
It's certainly more intuitive now, and the goals are
I guess
clearer.
it's better than looking at through the notices.
Next up, we'll introduce some collaboration news. Honkai Star Rail and 8-Bit Do are releasing an Evernight themed controller. Purchase a controller and get additional merch and in-game virtual rewards. Pre-orders are now open. Hurry up and grab one.
Oh god, are we getting so Jade for buying this as well? They said in-game
Well,
rewards.
today's
I'm guessing they're throwing in some
special
free
program
Jade
has
with it,
now come
right?
to an
Surely.
end. We'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.
Thanks
Thank
for
you,
having me.
Trailblazers.
Until next time.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
Bubble tea time.
Yes, Donghun's bubble tea. But what is this?
Large-scale permanent game mode is coming soon. Revolutionize the battlefield with boundless strategy. Form a 10-person team. Choose your own extraordinary lineup. Explore character combos. Activate powerful bombs. Try out gameplay exclusive character abilities. Currency Wars. ready for launch in version 3.7. Please
Oh
stay
boy.
tuned.
Of course it will be IPC sponsored. Interesting. Okay. Well, it kind of reminds me of Ethereum Wars, but we're doing it through characters instead of enemies, as well as them being in card form. So that's that'll be interesting, I suppose. But yeah, anyways, that'll be it for me this morning. Not a super long stream, but I guess that's not a bad thing. But yeah, it'll be another hour before the Nintendo stuff, so I'll be looking forward to that. But as of now, we'll come back at night to work on the Honkai Impact event. Maybe hopefully finish it, because I feel like the only thing we're time gated is on resources, and I doubt they'll add new stuff, but who the heck knows. Alright. Well, see y'all later tonight.